So Cherry Crest is really like an oasis in a well-established residential neighborhood. It's a hidden place, you work through the woods, you don't really realize that it's there. But once when you're there, you realize what a fantastic environment it is. Tall trees, the shadows, it was very inspiring. We realized that we have opportunity and the responsibility to bring that beauty of that site into the daily experience of the students. And when we worked the first time with the steering committee group, we are on the same page. They said, we love our site, we don't like our building. And we said we can plan it together. So we realized that we need to really program the whole site and the building together.
The layout of the building has really helped in terms of really being able to use a collaborative approach to teaching. We're able to use our classroom spaces, but also the shared spaces that are outside of our classroom areas. The kids love it. When I say that we're going to go outside, it's really exciting for them. So it really allows for all types of learners to excel, depending on the type of space that they need.
And we actually look to see, this building's going to be a 50-year building or even longer than that. How do we take the educational philosophies that they're using and integrate them into a building that's going to last in this community for 50+ years? So learning happens all over this site because of that. We're able to take the things that they do and actually integrate them into the whole building and help foster the collaboration between the students and the staff and the different ways of learning.
There was a meeting that had really very vibrant experience for me when we were working early with the steering committee. We all trying to examine where did we enjoy our education most when we were in the elementary school. Which were the moments that stood up to us now some decades later. And all of us realized those experiences may have been outside of the classroom. We realized that on this site we have the opportunity to find those spaces, to create them all over the building and the site, to extend and connect them. The learning stair was something that responded to that on an impromptu basis.
The learning stairs are a really, I would say, essential, welcoming aspect of our school. You'll find the learning stairs used for small group announcements and presentations, for musical performances, parent meetings. It's just a flexible space within the building that allows us to utilize various modes of presentation and instruction.
So the green roof behind me actually came about from a community meeting very early on in our process. We were presenting a lot of our ideas, and this third grader raised his hand when we were going around asking questions. He actually said, I'd love to be in the middle of the site up on the roof. And from there, we really grasped that idea of how we can take and integrate a space in the building that's open to anybody, and it's actually turned out to be a great thing for this building.
So the roof area was designed obviously to get outside on the second floor, look over into the courtyard. The use of it has sort of come about organically. Sometimes it's just two people sitting out here, but a lot of times I see a whole classroom sitting out here. It's a good use of space.
One of the early goals in the educational planning was to connect design with integration of the sustainable features for the good experience of the students, for enhancing the opportunities of the curriculum.
When we went to build Cherry Crest, the footprint of the building was much larger, so we actually had to relocate part of a stream that existed on site. As part of that, we actually created a path for the rainwater to fall from the roof through the green roof into an artificial stream and then out to the real stream. It allows the kids to explore not only the building, but also opportunities on site for learning. So as a district, it's really important for us to look at energy savings on all of our projects. And at Cherry Crest, we took all those things that we did and we actually integrated them very well into the whole building, but then took and created signage and opportunities within the building with our green roof to interactive signage in the main lobby that gives the kids to experience all these energy savings things that they might not see on an everyday basis.
One of the things I enjoyed the most through this process was this collaborative idea gathering process that we had. I love that I can come into this building any time of the day and I always find something that looks a little different.
And for me especially, Cherry Crest was special. I mean, it's a special site. It just has a lot of educational opportunities on site. And to see that this building has made such a positive impact on the community, 3 years after we've opened, I could never imagine the use when we designed it would be the way it's used today.